Chapter 1. The story which you are about to hear is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of teens. It is all the more tragic in that they were young, but had not lived long lives. They could not have expected, nor would they have wished to see the madness and macabre that they were to see that day. For them, a blissful summer afternoon became a nightmare. For 40 years, the artifacts collected in the Coldcase division at the Cook County Police Department, over 366 pieces of evidence were collected from the crime scene at each victim's residence. Yet none of the evidence was more compelling than the classified police recording at the crime scene during that afternoon at the Williamson residence. Homicide detectives Shaw and Malone, both decorated officers for more than 15 years at the Cook County Homicide Unit, shares their encounter at the scene. My name is Gibson Shaw. I was the lead detective present, along with Detective Malone. It was August 6, 1986, 5 p.m. Central Time. I was called out to a homicide site which involved 6 teenagers, which happened to be 4 young women, 2 young men. Upon entering the home was the malodorous of rotten flesh. The putrid in the air was greatly overwhelming that I needed to step out for some air. Rick continued on inside the house without me for that minute. I am Detective Rick Malone. Detective Shaw and I was assigned to that case 10 years ago. We appeared on the scene that evening. The department had received numerous incoming calls of an awful smell coming from that house. When I entered that house, I have to say throughout my entire career, that smell was by far the worst I witnessed in homicide. Closer I got into the room, the putrid smell became much stronger. Swarms of flies in front of the doorway with puddles of blood. There it was, both Jane Does was lying in their beds mutilated. Both victims' limbs were twisted with the exposure of tendons and ligaments, which were torn apart. Jane Doe, towards the right side of the room, had her upper torso ripped inside out, leaving her bed in a pool of blood with maggots. Jane Doe, towards the left side of the room, was decapitated, along with her arms severed off her shoulders. Detective Shaw had a few things to say about that exact moment. When I seen what Malone and the other officers had witnessed in that room, boy, that bothered me. It really bothers me till this very day. I haven't seen an aftermath so gruesome. It was almost malevolent in how these young girls were unalive. Those kids didn't deserve that at all. I have daughters and I can't imagine what I have seen happening to them. This could have not been any human being, but a monster. The bone-chilling discovery both detectives had witnessed in that room in that moment was light to the insidious that awaits them as they continue on their investigation throughout Williamson residence.